10 seconds of silence. In most social situations, that feels like a disaster. Everybody expected me to come up here and immediately start talking because we have a norm that says we must fill every moment with words or actions. Did you feel it? That slight discomfort? Maybe you wanted to cough or laugh or check your phone just to avoid that? But why? What are we so afraid of? Today, I want to explore the invisible rules that control those 10 seconds, exploring how our society doesn't function primarily on laws, but on something far more powerful, a network of unspoken agreements, social norms. Hi everyone, my name is Camilla, and today I would like to explore the universal interconnection of humans, the naturally formed norms and social responsibilities that are mutually agreed upon. First of all, social norms are the shared, unwritten rules of acceptable behaviors in a group or society. For example, not standing face-to-face to a stranger on an elevator, or standing in line waiting for your turn. It acts as a social glue, building trust and belonging among our society. I have always been an observer, constantly noticing tiny acts in our everyday lives. For example, the polite nods that actually mean thank you, or silencing your phones during a performance, or speaking quietly in the library. Social norms seamlessly guide our daily interactions and keep our society running. These invisible rules form a silent global language of cooperation that interconnects all human beings. You don't need to speak someone's language to know that they let you exit the bus first. Or you don't need to know someone personally for them to help you pick up your spilled groceries. These are not just moments of politeness. They are proof. Proof that humans are interconnected. Proof that social norms are what is operating our society nowadays, weaving deep human connection in our simplest acts. Have you ever wondered, how do all human beings strictly follow all these invisible norms? Through research, I found out that this is just a naturally formed interconnectedness, a language we all speak and adapt to. Now, let's explore some social norms. Although social norms appear across our whole planet, they are surprisingly different in each culture. I'm from China, and in my culture, when someone compliments you, like, wow, good presentation, the appropriate response is to deny or redirect this credit, like, no, it was all because of my teacher's feedback. In contrast, Western cultures will accept the compliment gracefully, like, thank you, I worked really hard on this. This isn't just a difference in manners, it's two completely different operating systems of society. In the West, the goal is to build confidence and self-esteem, while in China, the goal is to build social harmony. Showing you are humble is emphasizing the importance of group over individual. Well, how did these norms form? Let's use the handshake, for example. When you greet someone, you automatically offer them a handshake, and nobody questions this action. But why? The most widely accepted theory is that this began as a gesture of peace. By extending your right hand, which is your weapon hand, to show that you are not carrying any weapons. Later, in the 1800s, this became a common practice. The fascinating part is that the handshake still exists today, not because we fear weapons anymore, but because we still seek the exact same thing, trust. We just do this automatically. Nobody's ever taught us how firmly you have to shake it. Nobody times how long it should last. We just know. This norm has been passed down for generations, not through textbooks, but in our muscles and memories. It lives inside of us. Now, I want you to think about your morning today. Did you hold a door for someone? Or did someone hold a door for you? Did you do a little rush towards it to appreciate their kindness? That little rush is my favorite norm because it's completely unnecessary. You could walk normally and they would still hold it for you. But we do it anyways. Why? Because that little rush is a message. It says, I appreciate your kindness and I don't want to waste your time. While the other person, by holding those extra 2 seconds, responds by saying, go ahead. This is what we forget about social norms. They are not just habits, they are agreements. Agreements that lower our defenses and assume good in strangers. With them, humans are interconnected, and that's what forms our societies. These tiny moments are happening all around our world, thousands of times each day, and barely anyone notices. But when you actually start noticing, when you start paying attention, you realize these tiny acts are everywhere. So, after my speech, I hope you all have a whole new perspective on your daily life. I want you to notice the way you talk and interact with others, to feel the silent cooperation among humans. From every door you hold, to every smile you return, to feel that you are part of what keeps our society functioning. You are not just living inside society, you are building it, every moment with every small act. So, the next time you find yourself in 10 seconds of silence, don't rush to fill it. Just breathe and notice, because that silence is not empty. It's full of connection, and you are part of it. Thank you.